Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. It's Steven.
No, it's Kevin.
That was Steven. I'm Kevin.
We're just going to wait for some people to pop on. I'm still getting organized. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late.
I don't see anybody.
Oh, we've got someone on.
One person.
Oh, I see Kelly.
How do you see? Oh, hey, Kelly.
Hi, Valerie.
Hey, Valerie.
Hello. Again, sorry we're a little late.
13 minutes late.
Yes, it's taken me a little longer to get prepared for this than I anticipated. But today, I thought for our first Technique Tuesday, so this is something we're going to try and do
Hi, Kelly.
more often. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
So this is something we're going to try and do a little more often in the group, and it's obviously called Technique Tuesday, and we're going to share some techniques or showcase a product or whatever. It's just going to be a fun, quick video that won't take too long. It's not going to be like a coloring video necessarily. Hi, Susie. But it's just going to be something quick and easy just to share. So I thought today I would showcase something that I feel is very overlooked. Kevin's showing his wine.
Everybody should grab a glass of wine and settle up and watch.
Karen's on. Hi, Karen. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to showcase something I feel is very overlooked. And I think a lot of people don't quite understand these dies. And they are the Shaker Basics. So if you guys, I know we had the Stamp Anything retreat in October. A lot of people didn't fully understand how awesome these dies are. So we have Shaker Basics set 1. Oh, Sharon's drinking chocolate milk. She sounds like more my speed. I don't like to drink. And then we have the Shaker Basics set 2. And honestly, I use these almost on every card. Like, I think these are the best thing. I just find it so easy to create a card. I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes I'll spend an hour or more coloring an image. And then when it comes time to creating the actual card, I'm so fried I don't know what to do next. So that's why I love these, the Shaker Basics set. And I'm going to show you what these do and what else they do. They're pretty awesome. So let's start with Shaker Basics set 1. So in this, there's a circle, the circle and then the circle outline. And then we have the rectangle and the rectangle outline. And so with the rectangle, you get that. And of course, it's stitched. I love stitched dies. And then there's a coordinating outline die that's also stitched. I'm going to zoom in a bit. So, and what's awesome about this is they layer perfectly. So you can create shaker windows if you want. And then there's also this, which I feel this piece is overlooked. This is the inside piece. And I have often used this when I'm creating a layout. Let me just so this is a typical A2 sized card. I believe. I should actually double check. Should be 4 1/4. Let's just see. This is 4 1/4 by, yes, 5 1/2. Okay. Hey, Carrie. So this it's just perfectly fit. And you can put your piece of pattern paper behind it. You could stencil this background piece, fill it with shaker bits, put a sentiment on it, and you can be done real quick. Boom, boom. Or if you want to put your little chibi image, works out. And Anne's dies are perfectly sized for her images, which I love. So it takes a lot of the thinking out of it. So you can create quick layouts super fast. So that was the rectangle, and I'm going to show you some of the cards I have made using the rectangle. I think it's probably my most favorite shape. I have done so much with it. So here we have Marcus, and I used the Shaker Basic Set 1, the rectangles behind, and I just layered the two behind it on an angle, and I just kind of ink blended the edges. So that's a thought. You can use it just to layer. And here I used the rectangle. On this one, I used the frame and then the background, and then I created my little scene on this piece that you also get from the cutout of that. So nothing goes to waste. Thanks, Raquel. Kelly, that they are to die for. Laugh out loud. So yeah, so that one I used. And then in this, I do a lot as well. I just use the outline die, like that. I just cut that out, and then I do a piece of cardstock in a color to mat it. Easy. I ink, and then I stenciled the background. Super easy card. I did the same thing on this card with my stamp set. I just used the rectangle outline, matted it with some cardstock. Boom, it's a quick card. Here's another one with the rectangle die, and I used some of the tree dies from the Conquer the World grab and go box. Create a quick, and then again, ink blended. So, and then the sentiment stamp set or die set. Quick, easy. Again, here's another one. Can you see how often I use that rectangle die? You don't have to think about it. Here, again, same thing. Stenciled background, rectangle stitch die, matted it. I used the quilted background die. Hi, Chandra. And then, again, with this rectangle die, I used it, did the background. But what I love is Anne has all these shaker add-ons, and they perfectly nest on top. So, which is what I did here. I used the spiderweb shaker add-on, and it fits perfectly on top of the rectangle. So that's what I love. And she has so many. I'll show you. I'm going to go over those because some of you might not even know if you guys get Grab and Go. Or if you're a deluxe stamp club member, you would have all these. And some people didn't even know that they did this.
Hey, well, he's just paused his voice for 1 second. I'm just going to jump in and say it's so amazing to see so many people's names already signed up for the October retreat for the second one. That is super awesome, and we're very much looking forward to seeing some familiar faces, and we already have some new ones as well, and from far away as well. So
yeah, I'm so excited.
Awesome.
I am so excited about the next one. So I want to quick show you this last one of the rectangle dies. This, I use the rectangle die, the rectangle outline, and then if you guys have, I used it over here, I turned it into a little Starbucks cup, and I used the cloud die that came out with the release with Marcus, and that's this top piece. So thinking outside the box. So that is what I did with the rectangle dies.
That's what I wanted.
And then I want to show you the circles as well. That's on, and this is Shaker Basics. This is just Shaker Basics Set 1. And I should also show what else comes with the rectangle. There's a bunch of other dies that coordinate. If I can find it. This one. I think is that, I'm sure I have others. So we also have the Shaker Basics Winter Add-on, and I have a card, I can't find it, but you can do this as like a candy cane, layer it. So you would cut out this one and just say red, and then you'd cut this out in white, and then you can layer these with red and create a candy cane. And I was just thinking this would be awesome to do for St. Patrick's Day. Do it in you know, gold and green or or white and green would be really cool. So thinking outside the box. So that is also, so we have the two that add on. I'm making a mess already and losing. So yeah, for the rectangle add-ons, there's the winter add-on and the spiderweb add-on for that. So also in the Shaker Basics set 1, we have the circles, and I have used these a lot. Let me just get those guys. So the circles, you get your circle with the stitched edging, and it's a good size. Again, it's coordinated to fit perfectly with Anne's images. And then you get the outline die. Hey, Candace. And then when you cut out that outline die, you get this centerpiece as well, which again, you could create a simple card background. You know, let me just grab a, sorry, that is my puppy. I'm losing stuff here. I'm making a mess.
Girls. Hi, Anne.
So again, just say you have your typical card-based style. You can layer and easily create a little scene just using these dies. Put out your far out, and you have your layout done. Imagine this background with that boomerang stencil. Wouldn't that be fun? So that is the circles. And I am going to show you some cards I've done using this. So we have, if you saw the last release, I used it just to create a quick, simple card. Using that, I used the outline die, and then I cut out the pattern paper. I love Anne's pattern paper that she came out with this release. I die cut that out. Again, here we are. I used it with the Little Strange release. Did the outline, stenciled the inside. The boho release, I love this one. I created a shaker card with that and put the botanical leaves around it. And then with this, I used this. Sorry, let me grab it. I used this to create the mask. So I cut it out of masking paper, laid it down, and then ink blended around it, and then I pulled it off. So don't forget, you could use all of these dies to create masks on your card layouts to do ink blending or whatever with. Lots of techniques you can do. So that is some of the cards I created using the circle. And there are, oh, and I can't forget about this one from the Down the Rabbit Hole. Yeah, if you guys have Grab and Go, you would have got the Watch Shaker add-on. And again, this coordinates with the circles from the Shaker Basics set 1. And there are a number of add-ons with that. There is the Snow Globe add-on, so I have it upside down. Winter Shaker Basics Winter add-on, and this creates a little snow globe with trees. There is the wreath, Shaker Basics wreath add-on. I love this. I've die cut this out a couple of times and layered it to get some extra dimension, and then you can put your little holly berries. Love that one. So there are currently 3 for the Circle Basics. That can really take your cards up a notch. So that is Shaker Basics set 1. And then we have Shaker Basics set 2. And with that, you get the square, which I feel like I haven't used this one enough. I forget about it. And the tag, which I've used that one a lot. And, oh, I'm missing one card I want to show you guys that I've used. I don't know if I can find it. Oh, I have it. I got it out already. Okay. So, as I said, you get a square and a tag shape. So here is the square, and again, it's stitched. And then we have the tag outline, which is stitched. And I'm going to put a little chibi kit on so you can see. And again, these are perfectly sized if you want to create A2 size cards or anything else. So, yes, Anne said the wreath makes great ornaments too. So, again, your A2 size card can lay your little square piece on your frame. Put your cute little character on here. And your word sentiment. Do a bit of stenciling. Boom, you're done. I love that. And I'm going to show you some cards I created using the square die. Yes, Anne says she loves the stitching. Kelly, oh, I'm really obsessed. I was not aware of the shaker dies. Yeah, they are so awesome. And Anne introduced me to this tape, and it is perfectly sized for her dies. So you just had to put that on. So you can, you know, quick make shaker cards in no time. So this is one that if you're coming to the show in, when is it, February? The Stamp Expo in Clearwater, we're going to be making this card, and you get all the stuff to make her. And with this, I used one of the add-ons, and because of course there is some awesome add-ons. We have the Shaker Basics Winter add-on, and this creates a present. And I've used this. I don't know if I have a card out. I do not. I have one where I created this little spa package, and it's in like a pink ribbon, so it doesn't have to be winter. This could be birthday, anniversary, any special occasion, and it creates a little 3D bow. I love this one. And then this is my favorite. I've used this so many times, the Starburst Shaker Topper, which is what this is behind here. Love this one. And am I missing one? I think that is the one. So there's the two extra dies with the square. So I could only find 2 cards I created using the square die. But here, this one was just from the boho release. And again, I just used the outline of the square, wherever I put it, right here. Here it is. I just used that, did some ink blending in the background, layered it on top of some pattern paper, and it's done. Yes, Candace said we used them to make shaker cards at the retreat, and I'm going to show you the tag one next. I thought I had more square ones to show you. So that's the square. And then another one of my favorites is the tag topper die. I love this. And with that, obviously you get your tag shape. And then you get your topper, the outline, and of course this. And I think a lot of people forget with this piece. You can totally use this. Don't forget about it. You can use it to layer. Again, here's a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card. We have our tag shape. You can put your pattern paper or whatever behind it. Layer it if you want to make it a shaker card or just use it as a frame. And don't forget you can use this to layer behind, which I think I have a card to show you where I did something like that. And I'll put a little chibi kid on just so you can see. Again, perfectly sized for Anne's images. Like, I would love to get a card like that. So I'm going to show you some cards I created using that. I created this one using the outline. So I use that as a little arch. Remember the Egyptian release? I love this. And then here is one that I created using the shaker, the outline, and I added 2 of them. Just creating the stitching. Ink blended the background. Used a friend. Get your hands out of here, Kev. And I used the banner dies here, which I think I'll save that for another video. And then here's a shaker card I made using the winter add-on. I don't know if I showed. There's an add-on for the rectangle, we have the Happy Holidays, which is this right here. So I just did some stenciling. I used one of Anne's stencils there, added a little bit of bling on top of the snowflakes. And I actually did this with Copic markers. So I colored this cardstock with Copics. The holidays I just colored with Copics. It was just a quick shaker card that you could whip up.
I love to blurt things out, especially when we're live. So I can't wait for everyone to see the booth at the expo because it's going to be amazing this year. There's been so much work done by Shannon, which is Anne's fabulous husband.
Did you see what Debbie said? Hi, Kevin. See you soon.
Oh, yes,
Don't forget
Smarties.
my Smarties. Yeah. Anne said she loves the Pharaoh. Kelly said Candace did, but they were cut out for us. I didn't realize they all coordinated. Yes. All right. So here, do you guys remember when we made this one live using the tag add-on for graduation? That was a fun one. And then I just used 2 of the outlines again here and layered it on some watercolor card, just created a splash background. So yeah, so that was the quick intro to the Shaker Basics Set 1 and Shaker Basics Set 2. So did anybody have any questions or anything that they want me to see me cut anything out, or of like the dies we've shown? We are here to answer. We have Candace, Anne, me, Kev are on. I think I saw Cindy who's on the design team. We have obviously Kelly who's guest designing this month. Oh, Giovanna, you're on here. I didn't see that.
I saw that.
You love the grad card. Yeah, so any questions? We are happy to answer.
Oh, and one more kind of surprise. It's a repeat from last year. One lucky retreat guest will have their own stamp made for them again this year. So again, only for those that participate in the retreat will be entered to win to help Anne design their very own stamp for them that will be given to them and everyone at the retreat.
Oh yeah, I totally missed it. Anne said show the pet box shaker add-on. I'm allowed to show it, Anne? Well, I'm going to show it anyway. I hope I don't get in trouble. This is going to be in the shaker, or the Love My Pets. Is that what it's called? Love My Pets grab and go. I love this one. I haven't even used it yet, but I am so excited. And again, it perfectly coordinates with the circle from Shaker Basics Set 1. So you could totally just cut out. It says possum. There's a little paw print, which how many times have I needed a paw print and haven't had one, but they fit perfectly over top. So maybe I'll show you that quick. Let's cut this one out. Let's crack it open.
Is that the brand new one?
Yes, this is, you guys are getting a sneak peek. This is coming out next Friday. It goes for sale, I believe. So I'm going to cut out this. Look at it. So new. It's still stuck to the package. All right, let me grab my cart. And I'm just going to cut this out in green again so everyone can see. So is everybody excited about the next grab and go? Because I certainly am. You all know I am a pet lover. Okay. Linda, I just texted you. Oh, did you text Debbie? All right. So, let's just get started. Where is my... Okay. So here we have our 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card. And let's just say maybe I'll just give you a preview of some of the pattern paper. I think Anne showed you some of this. I've dug into mine already, but here is the Love My Pets. And her new cardstock is so awesome. It is a lot thicker, double-sided. It's more matte, which I love. As you can see, I've been using this for my projects. But look at these. Here, I'll do... so many... Oh, that's same one. So many awesome colors. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing some because I have used this. You can see I just love polka dots, zigzags, paw prints. So I think that's all of them, but you can see all the patterns right here. But let me get back to what I was supposed to do here with the die, show you the new add-on. Okay, so here is the possum. So that layers like that. And where did I put the other piece of it? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna do possum in white, just for, because that's what I have here. Let me know if there's any comments that I'm missing. Oops, I need shim. Okay, we've got possum. Okay, where's my little pokey tool? Get out those little spots. So I just die cut this out just with crappy white cardstock. So, oops, I have it backwards. There we go. I love that. Okay, and then we have the little footprint, which again I'll just cut out on this again. Got tape stuck to my hand. Okay. I'll just do one. Well, no, I'll do both. Okay. So we've got one.
Anne said, Steven, you asked me a question and I spoke the answer as if we were FaceTiming.
What did she do? I missed it.
I have no idea.
Did anybody see Anne's oops on Instagram yesterday? Anne accidentally inserted a meme into her one post. Made me laugh. Did anybody notice that? Let me just get that on. I'm just going to do the 1 foot because I'm sure everybody is ready to, or has other things they have to do than watch me play with dies. Oops, that doesn't even belong in there. What am I doing? Pew. Okay, this isn't going to be completely where it should be. All right. So there's one of the little footprints. And then we have the possum. And then there'd obviously another footprint would go there. But isn't that an awesome die? And of course, it fits. You could just do a card with one of the new stencils, maybe. Oh. And it fits perfectly with an image. Obviously, this girl doesn't go with that, but, you know, she could easily use her on the card. But yeah, so anybody have any questions before I head off? And do you like these Technique Tuesday videos? And if so, we would love any suggestions. We're open to if there's anything you'd like to see. I have a couple ideas. I thought maybe showing how to do marker maintenance might be a fun one, or maybe not. That might be boring. You'll have to let me know. But yeah, give us input. We always like to hear what you have to say. But yeah, I think I will head off and end the video here. So thank you everybody who joined us, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye, guys. Oh, and I hope we see you in at the Clearwater show in February, or one of the other expos in March, or the other expo in June. All right, bye.